Okay, let's take a look at how to um, add a form to your website. So forums are a great way to capture information from your website visitors. Now, it's actually one of the most important things that you can do on your website, because capturing information, um, your website has to have a purpose, and oftentimes it's to get a lead or to get an email address. There's so many benefits to being able to have information from the visitors so that you can repeatedly expose them to what you have to offer. So forums are a great way to do that, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Now I'm going to show you how to do it using a technology called Ambit Update, because Ambit Update is a very easy way to get in and make changes to your website. Adding forms to your website are a breeze, and you don't have to mess with any type of code, HTML, JavaScript, or any of that stuff to get in, add a code, and make it actually work. It's a very complicated thing to do by hand, but Ambit Update is going to make it extremely easy. Okay, so let us add a form. Now, a very quick way to generate a form is using Google Docs, because it's one thing to be able to add a form to your website, but it's another thing to be able to collect that information in a way that you can use it, parse it, and do all kinds of things with it. So I'm going to go to docs.google.com, and more than likely you have a Google account. So if you already have like you have Gmail or you have a YouTube account or anything, you already have access to Google Docs. So you hit docs.google.com and you want to create a new form. Okay? So let's go ahead and create a form. Now we're going to create the questions to the form, and what's going to happen is the questions are going to go on an on a spreadsheet that's like Excel, and all the answers are going to update on that sheet as they come in. So it's a very simple way to collect information, but in a way that's parsable using commands that you're comfortable with using programs like Excel. Okay. So what we want to do is add this form to the contact. So this is a sample website for a Chinese restaurant, and people may want to input their information here. Now this is a form that came with this template that I set up, but we're going to replace that out and add a new form, and make that form, when they hit the send button, actually go into an Excel type document. Okay, so first name, last name, email, zip code. So let's type in this first name, and for this one we can just edit and type in last name. So you can see it's really easy. If I wanted to make it a required entry, I could do that. If I want to add another one, let's see, what was it? Email. Email is very important to have, because then you can start to get them to come back to your site. And let me go ahead and fill out the rest off camera, and I'll come back when it's all done. Alright, so I'm done. I just added all these, and for this one I just put a paragraph text instead of a regular text. And so I have all the information that I want that was on here. I have it on here. Now, a quick little tip about creating forms is that the less information you ask for, the more people are going to be willing to add the information. So right off the bat, I can see that I don't have to have their last name, and this is just personal. I don't have to have their zip code or their address, but it'd be nice to have their phone, and I can make that a non-optional field. So here it's a optional field, and for maybe this one I can make it a requirement, and maybe make this one a requirement. So we don't want to ask for too much, but we also don't want to ask for too little. Okay, so once we're done, we're going to just save this. So now the form is saved. So now how do we get this form onto our website? Well, first let me go ahead and set a nice theme, something that matches our background. So let's, I think I found one on the second page here. Where'd it go? Here we go. Let's make this form. So this is really nice, very nice looking form. It's saved, and now let us put this form on this page of our site, and we're going to do that using the Ambit Update technology. Alright, so let's say go to More Actions, and we'll say Embed, and we're just going to copy this code. We don't care what the code says. We're just going to copy it. And now we're going to go ahead and put it in Ambit Update. So with Ambit Update, all you have to do to make a change to your website is just browse the page you want to make a change to, and we're going to do it right here. And we are going to hit the button called Edit This Page. Now this is a button that you get with Ambit Update. Alright, and it opens up an editor where you can literally just make changes right on the screen. And so I might want to add my address here, my office numbers, etc. But here is where we want to actually delete this form out. So let's remove that just like that. And so you can see that we're making changes live on the website, just like we would if we were typing up a letter or something like that. Okay, so to add your form right here, you just select where you want to add it, and then we head over to the Insert menu, and there's a ton of things you can do on this menu, and hit the Paste HTML button. Once we have this window open, we can just right click and paste the code that Google gave us. Now we don't care what's said in the code, but this is the code but we just paste in what they say, and we're going to hit this Paste Now button. Alright, so Paste Now. And there you go. Here is our form, just like that, inside our web page. Alright, now let's save this. This is a really easy. For when we want to make this live to our actual website, we're going to go ahead and hit the Publish button, and it immediately will publish it to our website. So let's go ahead and view the live page, and let's refresh that form, and there you go. Here is the site, so people can come on our site, and when they want to make a contact, they can go ahead and add their information. So I'll say testing, and then the email test@test.com, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0, and this is just a test. Alright, so now let's submit it. Okay, so it's been recorded. Now we can go back to our Google Docs, and let's refresh this page. And here's our form. Now we should have titled it so that it would appear titled over here, but you can always do that. And now let's go ahead and click on that, and there you go. Your entries come in live. It tells you when it comes in and all the information, so I can pick up the phone and give these people a call right now. So the program we did this with was Ambit Update. Now this is a program that you can get. You don't have to download anything. You just need a web browser and a couple minutes of your time to get in, and you can make all kinds of changes to your website. You can do pictures, audio, videos, whatever you kind of can imagine that you would normally tell a webmaster to do. You can actually do it here. And if you ever get stuck while using the program, there's a button, a questions button, right here, where there's a live professional webmaster that will answer any of your questions or actually implement the changes that you have for you. So if you want to get access to this software, just head over to ambitupdate.com/try it now, and all you got to do is enter your website address. You click the button that says get access, and you're in. You can start doing things like adding forms to your website, you know, within a couple of minutes. So you get easy, instant, do-it-yourself website updates, such as adding forms with the push of a button.